Hey guys, welcome to On Track Tuesday from the Crooked River in Eastern. This camera, figure it out. There we go. I'm running behind today. Seems like I'm always running behind. Hey Sparky, Jerry. If I can log into this computer, it's giving me trouble before. We're working on this turnout. Hey John, you guys hear me okay or no? Hey John, change trains, Grandpa Rails. Hey Andy man, how you doing? This has got to be the slowest computer, I swear. I had to get my coffee. You guys know I can't do much without that. Okay. So anyways, I can't believe it's my turn again already. I feel like we just did this, which is good. Black Rifle Coffee, yeah, it absolutely is. In fact, I don't have my other cup down here, but I got a nice cup for my birthday. It's a good company. It's all run by veterans and stuff. They do things to help benefit veterans, so it's nice. You know, with my kid going into the army, my wife and I have been all about that kind of stuff. You know, just a little more aware of it. You know, you don't really think much about it sometimes, unfortunately. All right. Hey, Rick. Nomestead Railways. So, well, I'm going to be able to show you what I've been working on. I know in the little teaser I gave earlier, it was I was talking about finally getting this, what do you call it, put in. This yard lead that I've been talking about forever. It's kind of why I was running behind coming on tonight. Trying to finish it, and my fingers are full of glue and everything else. Don't get the thumbs up. Oh, I see what you mean. So, as I know, James Tedesco did a video earlier in the week, a little PSA announcement regarding how messy his train room was. Well, not my whole room isn't messy like his was, but this area, my layout is pretty messy right now. Trying to get, I got the cork in, I got the switch cut in, so that's good. And then I was just watching, I was trying to watch, but my internet here just stinks, man, I don't know. think my son is probably off of his computer now, but I gotta try to get out of here as close to 8 as I can because he's got more homework and shit like that to do. So he's got his girlfriend and some other people are gonna be getting online to study. That's what they say, study. 8 o'clock. So hey, Anthony, Dale. I don't know. Am I lagging or anything over there? I don't know, my computer just decided to die. I don't know what it's doing over there. No idea. Yeah, they get to me something about doing one at 300, and who else was talking about doing one at, I think, 200? Was that, what you call it? Tedesco? James Tedesco? Jesus. Can't think of anything. Hey, why run naked for? Boy, I have a hard time with that name. Try to clean this up a little bit. Try to bring you guys down here and show you what I've been doing. As you're saying hi to everybody. I don't know how well this is going to work. Hang on, stand by. All right, so here we go. I had to bring this up to the level. So I used just that rolled cork here. I just kind of pieced it in. I didn't have any full sheets, so I just pieced that in. I'm going to sand it all nice. I took the switch out that was here and actually just ran a new piece of track, a full piece of track from here down to this switch. Actually, it ended up being here. So it wasn't full. It wasn't a full piece of track. I lied. But it's a new piece of track in here. Because I just had so many cuts in there every time I took that other switch out, it just made it messier. So, as you see, move this out of the way. Where I don't know. As you see, that's where the backdrop was cut. This is where it went through the old tunnel that came down and around. And went up the peninsula. So that's why I cut the switch in right there. So it's this one right here. Should have painted that first, now I'm thinking about it. Damn it. So sorry about the camera angle, but I'm making you guys dizzy. And then, so I got this cork all laid in, road bed. And this is a rolled sheet cork they had here. Hey, Robert. Just sheets. I did my whole yard with that, so I had some left over and I just did it there. But then I have the road bed. Now my hope is that I can make this come from over here. You know, it's gonna be, it still might be kind of tight though. That's the only thing I worry about is it's gonna be this tight. curve. It's hard to do this one-handed. I don't know if I can get that down there. But I can't. Now well. Anyways, guy, that's all. This has kind of been what I've been up to today. Nothing really all that interesting. But it's something I've been wanting to get done. Something I haven't been happy with from day one, really, if I'm being honest. Yeah, Robert, you know, November I started growing a beard. They do that no shave November. That's for like Men's Health Month and, you know, prostate cancer, that kind of stuff. And everybody said that they thought it looked pretty good. My wife likes it, you know, so I decided to keep it for the winter. For the winter. Then I'll shave it off. But I didn't let it grow. Like a lot of people, they let it grow like wildfire, you know, crazy. I didn't let mine grow like that. So, I don't know. I decided this is going to be too tight. It's too damn bad now because it's going in there whether it likes it or not. Might have to do some more modifying. Oh well. What can you say? Hi, Melvin. So I don't know if anybody see Jim Tedesco. Is he in here? The reason I ask is because I was just attempting to watch a video of this before this came on. Well, yeah, I don't know. Can you see that computer back there? Bring it over here. Maybe I can keep up a little better. But if it's running that far behind, I'm not going to keep up with it anyway. So. But I don't even look at it. I look at the camera. But anyways, James was saying, you know, we got those scout trains came with their order of tank cars. I picked up 4 more of these. I just like them. They're nice tanks, tank cars, whatever you want to call them. I graffitied this one up a little bit with some decals. I don't know, good or bad, right or wrong, I did. But now he said he had 2 tank cars come with broken trucks. Well, I had the same problem with this one. Truck broke. Came out of the package, I took it out of the package and the truck fell in half and the wheels fell off. Which kind of shocked me because I don't usually have any issues with scale trains, maybe some minor stuff, but nothing like that. Well, the issue I had with that 40-3 was my own issue. I did that. I goofed that up myself, so I can't blame them on that when I had to replace those trucks and wheel sets. But now I got a hold of them, and they're going to send me out a set of trucks. So I mean, it's not that big a deal. Technically, I super glued that one. How long it'll last, I don't know. It's been running around the layout good. I mean, you guys have seen some of the videos I've done with the tankers running around. But I don't know. It's brand new. So hi there. So I'd like it to be like it's supposed to be. But even when there is an issue with their stuff, they're pretty good about replacing it or fixing it. That's good. I'll run that other loco on this inner main where I did this switch. It was running good before. It's on video now, so I'm probably running like junk, but we'll see. I'll get around here eventually. I don't know if you guys been having any issues or not. Maybe it's just my house, but I've been cleaning my tracks a lot. Of course, I have a habit. I mean, I let these things literally run around for an hour, 2 hours, just while I'm down here working at the workbench. I let them run around, you know, and so I mean the track gets dirty, I guess, but it is the Crooked River. Yes, it is. With my engine shed upside down against the wall. Because that goes like right here while I was doing all the work, so I wanted to try at least move some stuff out of my way. I can try to bring in a little closer, a little better view of it, maybe. So, I mean, yeah, I got stuff everywhere. Got Indian Head Valley Scusi. But yeah, a couple canoers in there. I got crap everywhere, sorry. I should have done a PSA like Jim did. But, you know, this is a bridge. This is just an Atlas bridge here. Okay, you see it? 9-inch bridge. I scratch built this car bridge. That's another old, probably Atlas or something back there. I just rusted it up, weathered it. But yeah, this I scratch built. That goes up to the mine. So, that's all. Sorry, I feel bad to keep moving all this around. Oh, here. Now that you're already sick, let's see how this goes. It does not go well. Well. The gremlins. I guess I have to switch the track to the proper direction. That's interesting. I thought I had that thing running around there for, I don't know how long earlier. Not one issue. Oh. Got some glue in there or something. Yeah. Well, it's an interesting show tonight. It ain't boring or... I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. See if it does it again next time. I was playing around this building. Tried to weather up the roof, rust it up, but I think I overdid it. I may just repaint it and start over. Put some decals, door numbers. Sometimes I just come down and play around with stuff like that. I don't even have anything really in mind that I'm doing. Alright. Darren, that's so weird, man. So what do you guys want to talk about tonight? Anything, any other issues you guys have had um, uh, with steel trains? Anybody else? It's good, John. You know, I only know Black Rifle Coffee from online. It's YouTube, or I think they have some YouTube videos, also some stuff on Facebook and that, I believe. I'm not sure where they're based out of. I think it's run by veterans. I believe they are Rangers, maybe Army Rangers. At least one or two of them are. So, I thought that was pretty good, pretty cool, and the coffee's really good. I enjoy it. I don't like a real heavy roast. I like more of a medium roast, but they have everything, light, heavy, different stuff. And for, I don't know, Christmas, I got started flew off my, when Anthony, that's kind of what gave me the idea to wear this shirt, because Anthony was wearing this shirt, Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt. So I got the shirt for Christmas. Also, she enrolled me in their like coffee of the month club, and you just kind of tell them, what you like, what roast basically, like I said, I don't like mine real strong. Sparky asked if most of my power is CSX, and yes, most of my modern power is CSX. My, older stuff is like the fallen flags of CSX, I guess. I don't know how else you would word it. I got Chessie system, I got Western Maryland, Chessie, what else? I got a couple F7s that are B&O, got a couple, I think they're GP35s. Oh, this doesn't even sound, hold that thought. Lucky. But yeah, I got a couple, I think they're GP35s or 38s maybe, 40s. I don't know, I can never tell the damn difference. That are C&O, Chesapeake and Ohio, just the blue and yellow. They're all blue with just a C&O on the side. What else I got? F7s are Baltimore, Ohio. Those are, I pulled my passenger train with those. I don't run that hardly ever though. I'm much of a passenger train guy, I don't know. They're okay. Just not much into that. What else? Well, I got some Union Pacific. I got the scale trains, just the Union Pacific Gevo with the the flag on the side. I have what do you call it? The George Bush 4141, and I have their Veterans Unit, Spirit of 1943. Those two are Athearn Genesis, and then the Scale Trains is the other one. I don't have any Norfolk Southern. Not a big fan of them. I'm not a big fan necessarily of like BNSF. I mean, I should say I'm not a big fan, but I mean, how much stuff can you have? I mean, damn. I technically could run Norfolk Southern. They run it up here in this area. The same thing with BNSF. They have, you'll see them running with CSX from time to time. Union Pacific will run with CSX from time to time. They all kind of lease units from one another or what have you. And that's the funny part about it. This is Collinwood Yards technically here. And Collinwood Yards in Cleveland was really Conrail. Well, I don't know what it was prior to that. I think Penn Central was in there, New York Central maybe. I'm not, don't quote me on any of that. That's before my day. But I do like Conrail. But I don't know what, like I said, I hate to have too much, but I just don't know how much more to collect. I thought about getting a couple of Conrail like CSX patch units. You know, like I thought about that. It's sitting down there at the fuel depot, the C39-8. Thought about picking up one of those in the Conrail CSX patch. This way it's still CSX, but it's got the Conrail colors, you know, Conrail Big Blue. I do miss seeing Big Blue. I just, I'm going to collect so much, man. I know. Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying that. But, so yeah, I got a bunch of cabooses and stuff hanging around. Oh, sorry. I don't want them much. Local Commercial Railroad, local DP39 next to. Yeah, I'm not sure I know what those look like, to be honest with you. I don't really seen those. What is the, what does that say? That's the height of the layout or size? This layout is this wall from the corner here, where I was showing you the tunnel porthole, to that corner there is like 19 feet, give or take. And from right here, this backdrop, to the edge of the layout that way is 11 feet. The peninsula, I believe, is 12 feet. It widens out to 60 inches at the end. Something in that range. Can't remember now, I'd have to measure it. And then it's 4 feet wide at the neck. So, but my yard's probably a good 12, 14 feet long, which, like I said, poor planning on my part with the yard lead on this end. The yard lead down at that end by the junkyard and the cement company and that, it's a nice long lead. It's nice, because you can switch out the yard here and not have to worry about actually going out on the main, maybe a little bit here and there, but. And for me, this is messy. Somebody says about cleanliness issues, this is messy. I actually have been kind of straightening up while you guys have been watching me ramble, listening to me ramble. But I had stuff everywhere, man. It was a mess. Over in this corner, that's where I'm working. My other train going again. My scrap train. When that thing jumped the track and shorted everything out. That's one thing, you know, I wish I would have done, and I probably could still do it. I'm not 100% sure how to do it after they research it. Just doing blocks, like power blocks and that. Like this is all one block. Originally started out, I was trying to keep a set of bus lines for each main. You know, I don't know that you need to do that. It's kind of like something good to do, but yeah, I remember, man, I got into this, I was coming in blind, man. So, I've been out of the hobby 20 plus years, and DCC was kind of, well, it was newer then, you know, it's been around longer than that, but it was definitely new to me coming to that game. But I knew I didn't want to go with DC. I never had much luck flipping blocks and everything. Circuit breakers, insulator joints. Well, the circuit breakers, is that something you get through like Digitrax or NCE, whatever system you run, the breakers? Yeah, you're not kidding, Martin. Hindsight's 2020. You know, this plan was designed by John Prescott. I think he did a nice job. He did what I asked him to do. But I didn't know what I wanted. You know, I thought I knew. You know how that goes. So, not well you can see it, but this is the original plan. This is the layout. And for the most part, it has stayed like that. Like the overall dimensions and the look of it. You know, the track plan itself, then still all that. I moved some industries around and such. That's basically it. I don't know if I ever showed you guys that or not. So, you know, he was very reasonable in what he charged. And it was Landsberg and Great Western, Brian, who recommended him to me. And I don't regret it at all. John's a great guy. Still talk to John today. He used to work for a company that designed layouts. I don't know what the hell I got that taped up there. Design layouts. Oh, there's a culprit. And that's who did this backdrop. It was affordable backdrops or affordable Mountain Railroad. And it's like 96 inches or something long, or something along that nature. And it's just printed on heavy paper. But they do them in vinyl, self-stick, and all that stuff. So, Jim, I was talking about you, buddy. I was trying to watch your video you did earlier about, it was about a bunch of stuff, and my computer kept messing up on me, and I had to get ready to do this thing. Oh, hey, Joe. So anyhow, I had the same issue with one of my tank cars with the truck being split and broken. So I did call Scale Trains. I finally got a hold of them today. I emailed them a couple times and never got a response back. So I called them today, and they're going to send me out a pair of trucks. Now mine are just operator. I know you said the one that you had an issue with was a rivet counter. I think they have the roller bearings or whatever they call them. So mine don't have that. However, I did try to, you guys can let me know what you think of it. I tried to paint, when I weathered the wheels, I tried to paint the bearing caps on there. Andy, I don't know how the damn thing's broke. Yeah, it was all packaged like it normally is. It was all nice and secure in the package. The box wasn't damaged. It was all nice. I had 4 of them. And the box was about the size of that engine shed I showed you. They were all in there like this, standing up, you know. And they looked like to be packaged great. And it was, I don't know. I said, opened it up, and as soon as I took it out of the package, there goes the wheels rolling across the floor. And half a truck. So I go, well, that's not right. Something's not right there. Box was slammed on the ground. Yours was, Jim? I don't know, man. Maybe, but you know, they might have tossed it around. Who knows? But mine didn't look damaged at all. You know, the outer box that it was shipped in, none of the boxes of the rail cars didn't look damaged. So, I mean, you know, whether it be a quality control thing or not, I don't know. I'm not saying it is. But the last couple of things, and you know me, I like Scale Trains, and I'm not trying to knock them. They all have their issues. You know, we have all these details on these things, and it's hard to... Okay, Ken, so it must be something. I wonder if it's something from this run, this time of, you know, the manufacturer in China, this factory. I wonder. I was just going to say, with all these detailed parts, you're bound to have something here and there. And I'm okay with, you know, having to put a little something, a little bit of glue and glue something back on. But I've never had a truck broke. Like one of the things I had when I got that C39-8, I mentioned it to him, and just to maybe they need to do a little more quality control, you know, on these things. But how are you going to open every one of these boxes? They got thousands of these boxes come in, you know, to ship out. But like this one with the broken truck, again, it looked like it had been dropped, now that you mention that, because I had to, I don't know if you can see or not, these, I don't know what these are called, but I had to kind of glue these in here. This was loose on all 4 corners. Where these pipes come in, I know it's upside down, where these pipes come in and attached here at the back of the ladder, I had to glue those all back together because they were all loose and coming apart. So again, I mean, I know it's hard to even pick these things up without touching them lines, you know. So yeah, this is the broken truck on this end. I don't know if you can see. I did super glue it, Jim, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. It's been running around the layout, but you know. Now this reflective tape I put on, like I said, this is an operator, so it didn't come with the tape. Or with these, the tape is from Highways and Byways. My wife got that for me for Christmas. It's a sheet of reflective tape. Yeah, Sparky, they do way, they're real nice and they roll great. And, you know, they right out of the box. So yeah, there's a sheet of reflective tape and it has like the longer size, the little shorter one. There's actually a fatter one, a short fatter one, and then like a longer stripe too. And it's reflective. So I put that on. But I was getting to from the Discount Depot and Scale Train's website, I don't know, maybe a few months ago, when I got the last batch of tankers, whenever those came in. So I bought them. It was 99 cents a pack. Each pack, it was on sale, and each pack does 3 cars. I'm going to tell you what, now I don't know if it's just because they're old or I'm just not good at decals, but just about every one of the decals I tried to do tore, like was brittle. So I don't know if because they were old or what. Because I wasn't even looking for to be tank car specific. It was just because I wanted the placards and the stripes and that type of thing. Because there was I had this little like rectangle that goes over the top or these black cars. It's like gray. I guess it goes over this area on the top, the loading area. Now these are the stripes that came with it, and even the stripes were. This didn't come with it. These are the ones I put on. But even these stripes were tearing and giving me a hard time. So I kind of gave up on those and went over to the reflective stuff. I'm gonna have to switch online for some placards and stuff like that. But yeah. Usually, all in all, I'm pretty happy with Scale Trains. Yeah, Jim, I mean, I saw a Facebook post about how cold you guys were down there in Florida. They wanted you to send, wanted people to send coats. It was a joke, of course, but, you know, I said I'd send a coat as soon as I got done shoveling out. So, I never got around to sending any coats. Sorry, buddy. Or long pants. But, so yeah, once this dries up, this cork, I'm gonna hopefully make this work. Hope it's not gonna be too sharp. It might be. Yeah, we'll see. Getting about tired of this layout. One of these days I may have to do something different. Everybody's doing these multi-level layouts. Sparky, my buddy Darren, B&H Railroad. So it got me thinking, man. I'd hate to start all over right now. I don't know. Hey, Wilmer. I don't have a whole lot. Never have a whole lot. We just get to rambling on. Remember, I got your koozie here, keeping my iced tea cold. Oh boy, tired of that. Yeah, I know. It sounds bad to say, Wilmer. Not tired. I don't know what word to use. It's like I want to modify some things, maybe. Just some different. I just think a different way I would do things. Next one, I think I'll go with open grid. maybe do a second level. But I think in the meantime, I just see some of these little quirks. Some of these little quirks worked out, like this yard lead, and really that's the main thing that is driving me nuts. But I just feel like I don't have a lot of area to. Yeah, me too, Jim. To really do like roads and cities the way I laid things out. I love this big yard, but there's times I think I'd rather have had some kind of more a scene instead of just such straightaways. But it's all good. I'll figure it out. I like it. I'm grateful I have the room I have. I really am. And when I started this, 3 years ago, I don't think I wasn't even sure I had the ability to do anything half as decent. I never say it's great because I don't ever feel that way about my work, but it's decent. Things run, mostly. So that works. So, I don't actually officially want to say I'm going to Strasbourg because it's still in the works. I'm getting excited because there's a good chance I'm going to be able to go, but it's depending on a couple of things. So, depending on how things work out. You're right, Dwayne. Because, see, in Andy, I like how yours runs. Because, you don't really have a true second level like some people have, but the elevation is there, and I think I would have liked to have done that more here. I tried to do it with the peninsula here, being that my skill level at the time wasn't as good. I basically went with just as woodland, scenic inclines, which are fine, but you can't really do like what you did, and I think your room is bigger than mine overall. And that's, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to turn you over to the corner there. Okay, sorry if that light's blinding you. But over in that corner, where that undefeated, like it would be to the left of the window there. Anyways, I'm thinking maybe in that corner or the other corner. Possibly eventually expanding over there where that TV's at. Maybe doing a helix there for second level, even if it's only a partial second level, kind of like you have, where it's not a true second level, I guess. How much are the tickets, Sparky? What tickets, Jim? I missed it. It flew by. One bunch of tags. Tip. What's that for, Sparky? Train ticket bar for May. Oh, to ride the train. Oh. Now what'd you say they were? 20? I don't know if I can go back. I don't want to end up screwing things up on this phone. Well, if I go, I'm thinking the wife and I will go, and I'm thinking that we would go, we want to go on a ride, on a train ride. So it's being reason you go out there, right? So yeah, like I said, there's still a few things in the air. I'm not 100% sure if we're going. We did, we're not going to stay at the Caboose, Red Caboose, just because if we go to be kind of last minute, I didn't want to take one of those away from somebody. So we kind of reserve rooms at the place Wilmer's staying. I think it's Lancaster Econo Lodge, maybe is what it is. So I did reserve the rooms because I definitely want to see you guys, man. There's a lot of guys I want to see that again, and there's a lot of guys that are coming that I didn't get to meet yet. And Jim being one of them. Wilmer, of course. Vinny's coming. I want to meet Vinny. I don't know about Joe G. Yeah, that's it, Wilmer. Kind of Lodge, Amish Country. We did book a room there, my wife and I, for that weekend. Hoping to keep it. Like I said, I wanted to make sure that the opportunity was able to be there for us if we can go. So we are going to go to the National NMRA show in St. Louis in July. So that we already bought and paid for a hotel there. So she's never been, I don't know, never been past. She's been south, but she's never been out to the Mississippi. So, hey, Black Mountain Station. So we're gonna head out to St. Louis, see some of the sights there, spend the weekend. A buddy of mine, Troy, he lives in Oklahoma. He's hoping to come up, meet me. So we're gonna do that as our vacation for the year. Like I said, with my son going in the military, it's kind of up in the air. I gotta kind of save some days because they say with graduation, boot camp graduation, it's kind of like not really last minute, but the boot camp's 12 to 14 weeks. Leaving on the 30th of June, it puts them somewhere in middle of October. If I'm doing my math right, beginning of October, middle of October. So, you know, the May's busy, man. We have this Strasbourg thing, if we can make it. And Sparky, if I go, I'm going to need 2 of those tickets. So, I'm going to see. I'm hoping to find that out sooner than later. Hi, Ars Trans. On plus tax plus tip, so 100 a ticket. 100 a ticket. And tip for you, huh? Still trying to make up for the dining car last year. But that was a good time. There's nothing like that this time, but that was a good time. So again, I'm really hoping to make it. It's kind of like an announcement that we're going, but it's kind of unofficial still, but I really want to go. I want to see all you guys again. I want to meet some of the guys that I haven't met yet. Plus, it seems like a nice place. And who doesn't like a train ride, you know? I wasn't able to go this last year, but the 2 previous years, here in Ohio and Cleveland area, there's the Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad, and they had the, what do you call it, the nickel plate 765, right? That's the number. The old steam train to Berkshire, I think it is. And they brought that up for like, I think it's September, October. And we rode that 2 years in a row. One year it was just my wife and kids and I, and then the next year I went with Gooseland, Justin. He only lives about 40 minutes or so from me, so we do a lot of stuff together. And then we didn't get to go last year, unfortunately. But it was a good time. And it's amazing just how massive those things are. I mean, you know, we see the diesels all the time, and they're massive in their own right. But just the ground literally rumbles when these things go by, and just awesome. So glad I got to do it. But Sparky, I've not gotten a chance, and I apologize, to watch your last several videos. I know you're working on your Helix, I believe is what the videos were titled. I will get caught up on that stuff. Just been kind of busy in general. Hopefully that's going well. The shed's looking good. It's awesome to see you out there running trains again. I feel like I've been watching you all these last several years, and I feel like you're kind of always kind of in limbo with the trains. You get a little bit, and then oh, good, yeah. Hopefully I catch that too. Hey, SB Mike. Well, yeah, I mean, I originally caught you because of all the unfortunate with the flood and everything, and there was all people commenting and stuff. So that's how I got to run into you originally. And you started rebuilding, and then you had to tear it down for some reason, another reason, I think, and restart. But yeah, maybe it was still part of the flood. I know you had to put new stairs and stuff in down there. You had a furnace or something go bad or something like that, if I'm thinking right. Let me ask you guys this. Speaking of furnaces, and it makes me think of What a Mess Railroad. Damn it, I can't think of his name. He's friends with the Angry Canadian. Toyman. I used to watch this stuff all the time. I don't get notifications anymore. And I've noticed that, I think it's with this whole new, if you're for kids or not for kids with your channel, because there's some other guys I was, like with Wilmer's Not Bad, I went and checked out a couple of channels. I wanted to comment and hit the notification button, but they are not marked as not for kids or marked for kids. So I'm marked not for kids, and I couldn't like really comment or hit the notification bell. I was able to like the video, but that was it. Real wicked Canadian. What the hell did I say? Angry Canadian? Same thing, right? Huh? Scott Downey. Yeah, I like Scott. I watch his What a Mess house repair too. Boy, that house. It's gonna be nice if he ever finishes that damn thing, but holy mackerel. I don't know how you live in that thing. There's shit everywhere. My wife would be having a fit. Literal fit. But he's made progress. He's just slow. He had to basically rebuilding the house almost while he's living in it. But I couldn't comment on his stuff. And I used to always comment on his videos, and I used to always get the notifications of his videos. And hell, I couldn't do any of that. There's been a couple other channels, and it must be something to do with this whole, I don't know, COPA thing or whatever the hell it is. Because of the way my channel is marked. And I'm probably behind the curve on that. You guys probably already know that stuff, and I don't. You know, Homer's glue is kind of fun to peel off your hands as it dries, you know that? I picked up this. I don't know if any of you guys watch him. Wilmer, he just did a thing on him. He's Signal fan. I used to watch him all the time. He hasn't done anything in about a year, is what he said. Guys, he's got a good channel, man. And you watch Wilmer's Not Bad from Monday, and his link is in there. The guy's got a really nice layout. He runs Rock Island, the blue and white stuff mostly. Whatever scheme that is, that the bankruptcy scheme they call it, whatever. I like that scheme. That's kind of what my colors are based off of on my Crooked River. But anyhow, all around his layout, he's got these cool little cup holders. So I looked it up on eBay, and there was a guy selling them. You can get 5 of them for like $50, 50 something. This was $10, free shipping. So I bought one to try it, and I'm not gonna take it down there, but it's down. I put it down there. It's a cup holder. It's nice. It works good, and I'd like to maybe pick up a couple more just for around. Now, you know, as the layout gets hey Wilmer, I'm up for that. You can show me how to do the ops, because I'm not good at ops, man. The Andy Man, the channel I'm talking about is the Signal Man. If you go on Wilmer's Not Bad video this week. It was just Monday. I think it's 72. Wilmer, if you can, put a link in there to that video or to your video from the week, or if somebody can do that, because I'm a moron. I don't know how to do that stuff. And check out some of the other videos over there. A guy did a real nice job making a gravel lot for his container yard. But he's real smart with like signaling and all that too on the layout. And his other hobby is actual signals, like traffic signals, crosswalk signals. So in his layout room is huge, and in this room he has all these different signals on the wall. They all operate. It's really neat, and he's a nice guy. So check him out, man. He hasn't done anything for, like you said, about a year. Yeah. But if anybody else knows how to do that, Sparky, maybe, if you know how. I don't know if I can. Nah. If I try to do it, man, I'll mess everything up here. But his Signal Man is what he's called. Either the Signal Man or Signal Man. It's Rock Island, so you know, if there's other guys named Signal Man, just look at it and you'll see a bunch of Rock Island trains and stuff, and that's what he does. But I gotta tell you, I don't want to jinx myself, but it's working out pretty good over here with this new turnout. Yeah, same here, Wilmer. I think I was subbed to a couple guys already that are regulars on here, but there's like 2 or 3 that I wasn't. I usually do get a couple new sub to a couple new people every time that you do one of these things. I wonder if I should turn that locomotive around and go the other way. See if it goes as well downhill as it does uphill. Well, yeah. Where the hell was I going with that? I don't know. Well, the one channel that you had on there, Wilmer, with the guy that did the gravel, he used grout, and I've seen a lot of guys use grout. Luke Towan does a lot of stuff with grout. Now, I gave it a try down there by the scrapyard, Head Scrap, and Yakabuchi Cement and Sand. I used Quikrete. I sifted all the rock out of it. I probably could have bought just the powder, you know, but I wanted some of the sand in it too. And yeah, I don't know how Wilmer finds all this stuff. He must just scour the damn YouTube. But you know, it's easy to go down a rabbit hole. You start watching these videos, man, and it takes you to another one, takes you to another one. And I'll go back through, guys, and make sure I'm subbed to everybody when I'm done here. So if I'm not subbed to any of you guys, I'll make sure I do so. And the same thing here, I know you guys have, and usually do, sub to one another. But yeah, I've used the Quikrete over there, and it came out pretty good. So kind of the same concept as the grout. It was, you know, $5 or $6 for a 40-pound bag or whatever. I think it worked okay. I don't know. I don't think I would use it like on the main lines or anything like that for ballast. But I did use it on those tracks over there. I'm actually thinking, because I don't know what to do over here now. Where all this mess is. Speaking of what a mess. Damn, I can find somewhere flat to set this down at. I actually wouldn't mind making a bigger scrapyard, and thought this might not be a bad area to make a bigger scrapyard. I had the, where'd I put it? The Northern Light and Power is what I have here now. I'm actually thinking about maybe going with more of a more modern power plant if I stay with that. That's what I mean, guys. I keep changing everything. I don't know where I want things. I don't know what I want. When I first started this thing, I was, transition era, diesel to steam. Never really got any steam, so it was more early diesel, B&O, C&O. Then I decided to go with some chassis, and then I decided I wanted to go more modern. So I've just been jumping around. That's why I got so much, a little bit of everything. Maybe next time I'll think about it. I don't feel like digging them out now. It's going to be trying to get off here in a minute. So I'm going to try to be off by 8, as close to as I can. But I can pull the roster out and show you what I have. And why run naked? I think I might do that. Run a steam excursion. Like I said, right now I have an ABBA set up, F7s. They're non-sound, they're Bachmann units. The B units are old blue boxes, and the A units are, I don't know what they are now. They're newer. I just got them when I got back into the hobby. And they run great. I just put a couple of cheap Digitrax decoders in there, just the basic functions, the 126s or whatever, And there was a head 8-pin plug, so they were DCC ready, and I think I paid maybe, I don't know, 40, 50 a piece maybe when I got in. I don't know if that was good or bad, but yeah, still I'm working on doing some interiors. Now the interiors I've done, I don't know, I think most of you have seen the fire station and the police station over there. Those are like interior printed, basically cardstock printed, online, and window shades and curtains and stuff. It's all printed on cardstock. Well, it's more of like a photo paper than a cardstock, but it's like, So I think those came out pretty good. The lights are just LEDs. I think I showed you guys the system last time. It's that system, something fun with hobbies, hobby fun, something like that. It's a kind of an off-brand or generic brand of plug and play, but it's working out nice. If I wasn't working over here on this, I would have just went over there to the other side, and we could have looked at that more tonight. Working on the other building now. Let's see if I can get it in the thing. On the corner there. Oh man, everything's backwards. But down on this end, next to the donut shop, is the next one I'm working on. It's a Walthers kit. It's one of the Merchant Row kits. So I got the roof pretty well done. I got some roof details I had. I have to add the lights inside. I'm gonna do some interior, some window stuff. Thanks, Joe. I was surprised. The firehouse, it's a classic firehouse, man. It's been around for years. What do you call it? I think it was a Lifelike kit originally. I don't know. It's still around. I still see them. And they're nice. When they're new, they have a lot of details that come with them. I've had that for years and years. Like when I was probably a teenager, I bought that kit, put it together. So I've lost all the detail stuff to it for the most part, So, trying to talk to Phantom Hobbies, Sean Moore. I think he has a YouTube channel. Yeah, he does. Bell Valley Railroad. He does all that 3D printing. He's the one that did the cement mixers and that. So I'm trying to work something out with him and see if he can print up some like equipment, not trucks and that, but like fire equipment, police stuff. You have a hard time finding police cars that aren't friggin' $30 a piece. And, some of these things are ridiculous what they want for them. Like the fire trucks I can see, they're big trucks. Okay, fine. You pay a little more for those, but just a freaking police car. They don't even have lights that light up or nothing. Just a police car. Just some generic black and white car with lights on it, and they don't have to light up. I don't have any police cars, and I want to get some firefighters, but I don't want them all dressed up. I want them to be hanging around the firehouse. Like just in their work blues or whatever they normally wear. I guess I could just paint some up. That's what I got a couple of police over there now that are. Yeah, see, Jim, that's a lot of damn money for a freaking car, though, man. I just told you I bought a locomotive for $45. I mean, I guess it is what it is. If you want the details, you got to pay. And that's kind of where I'm at in a lot of aspects of the layout. I've jumped around a lot. Started here at the mine. I got that to a nice point where it looks good. Andy, the water's been good, man. Don't jinx me. No more issues. But like I don't have any detailed stuff going on there, like workers or anything really like that, So that's what I want to start doing a little bit more of is some of the finer detailed stuff. I don't necessarily want to be a pro at it, but just adding figures, adding more trees, adding little mailboxes and stuff like that. Oh God, a Wilmer's Freight and Fertilizer. No, not till you frickin' do the contest. Then somebody's gonna have a Wilmer's Freight and Fertilizer. If I win it, we'll find a spot for it. Guarantee you that. Hey, Stu, that's a good point. It's how bad do you want it? Sometimes it's just one of those things that pops in your mind that, hey, I want to do this right now, and I need this to make this look right. So Oxford has some vehicles. What's Oxford? I haven't had a link or anything for them, or it kind of flew by, so I didn't see what got the end of that. You could get them online, like there's Chinese people, cars, stuff like that, which is fine, like for just filler. But if you're gonna have a scene where like those fire trucks were kind of front and center, and then some of those photos I took, and Oxford's a brand of vehicle. Okay, I'll have to search for that. Yeah, I don't know how to do that though. Make my own molds and all that stuff. And end the sign up for Valentine's Day. What does that mean, Wilmer? Jim just bought a new 3D printer. That might be something I look at doing down the road where I could do that. Figure out how to do that stuff. And it would pay. And basically pay for itself. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a snob when it comes to that, Jim. Sorry, man. I don't know. Once in a while, I'll find a Hot Wheels or a Matchbox that doesn't look too big. Sometimes you get the trucks, and I think I got a couple dollar store front end loaders. I got one somewhere close by. Bring all the spider webs with it. But it was orange. Painted it gray. Got it over at the mine. It was not terrible, Yeah, Jim. See the difference? So, I mean, like this is sitting off by itself, so it's not too bad. But when you get it in a scene with 187th, I mean, the thing's huge. And it just don't look right. But like I have it kind of sitting by itself, so it's not too bad. Now, if everything you have is this size, and you know, it's all relative, I guess. But you know, to each his own. I have no problem with it. Your layout looks great, and I love what you got going there. I love all the cars you have. I mean, it looks great. Like I said, a lot of what you have is similar to one another, so it doesn't look off. Like I said, if I put those two cars next to each other, you're gonna know that one is too big. So there's a problem too, Stu. I run into a lot of that, like with your what is it, the metal classics or whatever they call them. It's too old. I mean, I don't mind a few of those cars. Like you can do, you know, guys still drive those, you know, the classic cars here and there. They do car shows and this and that, so I don't mind a few. But and I did buy a few too when I first got back in, because like I said, I was going to do like more of an early diesel, late steam, early diesel era, and I've slowly kind of creeped up to modern day. Not necessarily today, but you know, I don't know, early 2000s and on maybe. You know, you're not going to see Chessie in that anymore, really. I get in the mood, I'll just run them. In fact, I'm waiting on my Chessie CSX patch to come from Scout Trains. I'm supposed to take my money on Friday. So, you know, the 40-2s aren't really run anymore unless it's, well, I don't know about Norfolk Southern, but like CSX is updated there, so those 40-3s, I guess they call them. So, I mean, they're so timeless, but you could probably still run them. And probably, like I got those couple I weathered up really heavy from Scout Trains and operator ones. And, like I'll still run those as a modern train, but they're pretty weathered up. I run them with an old coal train or something, you know. So, well, guys, I need to hit the road. Sorry, I could keep talking all night, but you guys don't want to listen to me keep rambling on. Catch Sparky tomorrow, 7 o'clock. You got Vinny, Cousin Vinny, the Cuz. Friday, 8 o'clock, I think he goes on. Oh, Thursday, you got Hot Rod Rodney. Who comes on after you, Sparky, on Wednesday? Let's see, oh, hell, I can't think of the name of it. But anyhow, we will, thanks, Dwayne. We'll catch you next time. I think next week is back to Wilmer again on Tuesday. I could be wrong. Model Railroading Live. Yep, there you go. It's on Wednesdays after Sparky. I appreciate everybody joining in. It's always good to see you. I wish I could keep up with the chat a little better. And I feel like I'm just kind of talking to myself, but that's okay. It's fun. Eventually I'll get set up to do kind of like that StreamYard. But we'll see. I gotta find a better camera for the phone. Thanks, Jim. Call Scout Trains if you haven't already, and they will. They should send you out a new set of trucks. I don't know about those roller bearing trucks, but you know, those things ain't cheap, man. Make them replace that stuff. You know, they're pretty good at customer service, in my opinion, my experience. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut it out. Thanks for joining in tonight. Make sure you like and subscribe to everybody and all that. And we'll catch you next time. We're going to try to catch you tomorrow at Sparky's live feed at 7 o'clock. Alrighty, buddy. Talk to you later. Bye.